Welcome to this week's Kids Connection. I'm your host, Christopher James, and boy, this week do we have a special episode for you. Ever wonder what it would be like to be in your very own show, starting when you were 2 years old? Well, this week we sat down with an amazing kid here in Branson that has done just that. Not only that, but she also helps with her family business, old-time photos, one of my favorite things to do. She is a debate champion, a spelling bee champion, and she was just inducted into the Martial Arts Hall of Fame. How about that? I'm talking about Talya Tinoco. I had the pleasure to sit down with her this week as our featured episode. Enjoy. This is Christopher James with Kids Connection, and we are out here with our friend Talia. Did I say it right?
Yes.
I got to get it right. And I've known you for quite a while. You probably don't remember, but I used to watch you when you were real little, and I would go to the Recplex here in Branson, and you were in the daycare all the time because...
Oh, yeah,
do you remember that? Because your mom and
yeah.
dad would go out there and work out and stuff. But you have come a long way since then. You are an entertainer now. In
Yes,
the
I
shows.
am.
Yes. And so why don't you tell everybody out there what shows you're in?
For right now, I'm just in the Magnificent Seven show.
Just that, that's all.
Just right now.
Yeah.
But during the Christmas season, I'm in the Magnificent Seven and the Hamner's Variety Show.
Wow. And what do you do in the show?
I sing, dance, and I even do karate in the show.
You do karate in the show? Yeah, well, I want to talk to you about that in a minute. But in the show, what kind of karate do you do in the show?
It's just normal, just like punches, kicks, just hand techniques and everything like that. But it's to like a musical thing that has like beats in it and everything. So it's just like perfect timing. It's really cool.
Now that's in the Magnificent Seven show?
Yes, that is
Yeah. Who are you fighting during that?
Nobody.
Nobody.
We were thinking about doing something, but then we just like, it would have been cooler if it was just me. So.
Yeah, I think you should fight Dusty. Take down Dusty Dollar.
That would be funny.
That would be funny. But so you're in that show, and people probably wonder why we're in our little get-up here today. Yeah, it's nice, right?
Yeah.
This is how we always dress. Right? Is that
Yeah.
right? Now, we're actually out at a place that you work at, right? You help out here.
During the summer, yes.
During the summer, and it's TNT.
My initials, Talya Tinoco.
That's what I was going to ask. That's your initials.
Yeah.
I didn't know that till like a few minutes ago when your dad told me that. But you're right out here across from Walmart, and you guys do these really cool old-time photos. And what do you do when you're out here? How do you help?
I mostly dress like the ladies over there to get into whatever costume.
Isn't that fun?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's very fun.
Because you get to pick out everything and stuff.
We get to ask them what they want, and then they pick out like their favorite color, and we just like get them dressed and ready.
What's your favorite costume to put on? What's your favorite theme? Because you have hillbilly, you have like flappers, right? And you have, what would you call this?
Southern Belle.
Southern Belle. I'm a Southern Belle. I'm not a Southern Belle. Am I?
You're Southern Gent.
A Southern gent. Okay, so what's your favorite theme, though?
Oh, that's hard. I like hillbillies because, like, I'm usually in a funny mood most of the time. So I like that. But this has to be my second because...
Yeah, you get dressed up. Is this how you dress when you go to school?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like every day.
Yeah, like
just
every
dress like
day,
it.
just dressed in a dress. Yeah.
What school do you go to?
I go to Cedar Ridge Intermediate in Branson.
Cedar Ridge. And so what is it like going to school all day knowing that you have a show? Because how often is your show right now?
3 days a week.
3 days a week. So 3 days a week, you know that you're going to have a show.
Yes.
Is that hard with like all the homework and everything that you have?
Not normally because I'm only in like 5th grade and right now it's not too bad of a homework schedule thing, but I usually have time to do it like before the shows if I don't have like dance or karate, which is kind of hard, but I usually get it done anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, but you've done it your whole life. How old were you when you first started in the shows?
Well, I sort of was in it whenever I was about 1 because my dad used to pick me up from the stage and sing a song to me, but at about 2.
I think I remember when he would do that. Yeah.
But when I was about 2, he grabbed me and I grabbed the microphone from him and started singing that song.
Did he know you were going to do it?
No, I just randomly just grabbed it, and ever since then I just started singing the song.
That's hilarious. Do they have a video of that?
Probably, yes.
Oh, that would be so funny to see and stuff. So you've been doing that pretty much your whole life, so you don't know any different, right? No. So
Not
what
really.
advice would you give somebody that wanted to get into show business? Do you have any advice for someone a lot younger than you
Yeah.
that wanted to get into show business? What would you tell them?
Just practice, train hard, have fun, and follow your heart, and then just
that was beautiful.
come. Thank you.
That's beautiful. And have mom and dad have their show. That helps.
Yeah, that helps.
That helps quite a bit.
That helps, yeah.
That's pro. Do a lot of your friends ask you about coming in and doing the old time photos or coming to your show?
Sometimes a couple of my friends sometimes come to my show whenever they have time to.
Is that weird? Having your
It's a little it's like
yeah, because I think it's weird when people that I know.
Yeah.
Luckily, no one I know wants to see my shows. So that's nice. Takes the pressure off.
Yeah.
Right now, we are dressed in our traditional
Hillbilly wear.
The hillbilly wear. That's right. This is the 2016 line. What are you doing?
Absolutely.
We're modeling it. I was trying to model. This is it. This is how we look good. Breaking it down. All right.
Yeah.
But I wanted to talk to you about some things that you do here in Branson. I just heard from this guy over here, your dad,
Yes.
that you won an award
Yes.
recently. Was that like yesterday?
A couple days ago. On Wednesday, we did debates for 5th grade.
Yeah.
And about like school things, and my team won over our category and the overall championship of the whole school.
What was your debate topic?
If we should have a 4-day school week.
Really? Where did you stand on that?
I don't.
You don't think so?
No, but we won going for it, so
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Oh, so you won doing the opposite of what you...
Yes.
That's impressive. A lot of people can't do that.
Yeah, we did a lot of research, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what was your research? Like, it was a bad thing to go? Because it's 4 days a week all year, right? Is that what they're saying?
Yeah, but it's basically starting at 7:30 and then ending around 5:30.
No, thank you.
I know. It's like no dance, no karate, no nothing.
Yeah, you couldn't do anything.
No.
But you would have 3 days off.
Yeah.
So
But
it would change everything. Can you imagine?
I know.
Like, it would change when they could show, like, kids' movies and...
Mm-hmm.
That would be really weird. But no, that debate's been going on for a long time.
Yeah,
but you
it has.
won, so that's
Yeah.
cool. And you got a cash prize of how much?
Nope.
Nope.
Just a little
You got a
plaque
giant
thing.
trophy?
Nope.
Okay.
Just a little plaque thing.
You got a pat on the back.
Yes.
That's debatable. You see what I did?
Yes, I did.
So you do that, and you also do Midwest...
Dance
what's
Revolution. Mm-hmm.
Dance...
Revolution.
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 Ooh, that's exciting. What's
in
the...
WDR. That's what we call it.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
But I saw quite a few awards there for that group.
Yes.
So tell me, what's your specialty at the dance? What's your favorite type of dance to do?
I like all of them, but I have to say tap because I've been doing that since I was 2.
Yeah.
I started when I was 2, and the tap was the first thing
You started
I
tap
did.
dancing when you were 2.
Uh-huh. I was too young to start dance,
Mhm.
but Miss Michelle, which is our dance teacher, our main dance teacher, saw my rhythm and she put me in with like the 4-year-olds.
And you were 2? They must have loved that.
I was about as tall as them though. I was pretty tall 2-year-old.
Oh, well, that's good.
I was so I look the same.
When I was 2, I had a blankie.
I probably did too.
Yeah. But you had it on stage. I did not.
Yeah.
So, but your favorite is tap, which is pretty intense. We have tap dancers in our show this year
Yes.
at the Showboat there, and it's intensive. They really get worn out doing that. So.
Yeah.
But you do that. What other kinds of dance do you learn?
I do jazz, ballet, hip hop, clogging.
Hip hop.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Tap, acrobatics. Musical
What kind
theater.
don't you like? Because I can't dance. When I dance, it looks like I'm being attacked by bees. It really looks like it. People are concerned that I'm having a reaction to something. So.
I don't dislike any dance.
You don't? No, there's none that you're like, oh, not this again. No.
No.
But do you travel and compete with them?
This year we started doing our competitions. There was just 4 of us doing it, and we won a few things. Yeah.
There's you and 2 other girls and a 2-year-old. Is that basically it? There's a 2.
No.
No.
Actually, there's 2 other girls. It's my friend Skylar, my friend Kaylee.
Is this a shout out to them?
Sure. And then my friend Jordan. He's a 10-year-old, and then me.
And then you.
And then me.
Well, that's good.
So yeah.
So you get to travel and you get to do that, right? Do they go to other cities and do it, or
We
is it all
mostly
here?
just did it in Kansas.
That's traveling. That's like a whole different country.
Yeah. Yep. We did 2 competitions there. We only did 3 competitions this year, but next year.
And how'd you guys do?
Good.
Did you win?
Mostly.
Mostly.
At like the 3rd competition.
How do you mostly win? Okay.
The 3rd competition, we got 1st place in all of them.
Yeah.
But the 1st and 2nd, we still got
shaky?
placed. We placed.
That's good.
Mostly.
That's all that matters,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
2nd place is 1st place loser. So technically.
Yeah,
Keep reaching for
technically.
those stars. But there
Yep.
is something that you do that you've won quite a few awards with, and that would be your martial arts that you do.
Yes.
Yes. And when did you start doing that?
I was 7. It was my birthday, I believe, and I started in
Uh-huh.
December-ish in like January.
You liked it right away? Because
Yeah.
I took the kids, the Funny Hyper Magic kids, and they went to a class this week, and immediately they wanted to do it. Like, they
Yeah,
loved it.
it's fun.
Mhm.
It's just like.
What
Just
is your
happened.
specialty? What is it, like Tai Chi, Taekwondo?
It's just karate.
karate, just in general. Huh? Yeah, that's neat. And so, do you compete with that?
I've only done a couple competitions or tournaments, but
Sparring, or forms?
forms, weapons.
Ooh, what are your weapons?
I normally do bow. The little
Really?
big stick. Yeah, I'm learning cane right now.
See, I know what that is.
And nunchucks.
See, I used to do martial arts for years and years, starting when I was really young, and I was going to compete in the Asian Games with the,
cool.
with the bow. So that's cool. We should
Yeah.
spar sometime. Let's do it. Let's just do it. I'm terrible at it now, but no, but that's neat. So you do that. What's the name of the martial arts where you go?
TCB martial arts.
TCB.
Taking care of business.
How about that? I think I've talked with them. They're very serious about it.
Wayne Carmen. He worked with Elvis Presley.
He did. Elvis Presley, singer.
Yes.
Yes. And occasionally they do Elvis Presley songs here in Branson. I don't know if you've ever seen it. Yeah. Christopher James back here with Talia. Got it.
You got that?
I did. And so we've been talking, and this time we are dressed in, what is this? What is this
Gangster flapper girl.
look? Gangster. This isn't the type of gangster people usually think of now, though. This is like
No.
old-time gangster, right? Well, that's good. So we're out here. We've been talking with you. We've learned so much about you. First of all, you can dance, you can debate, and you don't want to mess with you, especially if you have a bow staff, right?
Yes.
So, but I want to talk to you about other things in Branson that you like to do. We like to give advice to everybody that watches the show, all of them out there on the vacation channel. So what do you like to do when you have spare time? I know you don't have a lot of spare time, but if you get 5 minutes free, what do you enjoy doing?
Well, there's a lot of like great things in Branson, but things that I've been to that my friends have like talked about and been with me is like go-karts or mini golf, zip lining. The zip lining's really fun.
Yeah? Do you have a favorite zip line that you do? You just like them all?
I like them all.
Yeah, there's some crazy ones here.
There's like a 100-foot drop one that just comes up and they go.
I know. I know. We took the kids out when they were 3 years old to do a zip line, a commercial. They asked us to do a commercial, and we went out, and they had no problem. I'm holding onto the railing the entire time, headed up there, but they had no problem. They were just
Really?
all over the place. It was actually pretty scary. That was the scary part.
I don't really like drops that much, like on roller coasters and
Yeah,
stuff.
I
I
don't
can't do those. I like spins, like, because I'm
You
a
do?
dancer, so I just like spin all the time.
Right,
So-
right. Is that what you do when, like, my little girl is taking dance, and she was a snowflake in her show, and all she had to do was spin. And so I have a video of their entire show, which is about an hour long, and she's spinning for a good 30 minutes of it. So that's all she did.
Oh my
I
gosh.
couldn't do it. So do you go out to Silver Dollar City?
Yes,
when you get a
during the
chance?
summer mostly.
Do the roller
yeah.
coasters? Yeah?
A couple. A couple of them, yes.
Whitewater?
Mm-hmm.
Big Whitewater.
That's
It's
fun.
not too far from here.
No, it's not. It's
Mm-hmm.
right down the road.
Right down the road. So you have all of those. What are some things that you wish you had time to do? Some things that maybe your friends do in town? Can you think of anything?
Ooh.
Because we have a lot of new things. We have all the escape rooms that are going on.
That's one thing.
Get
Cause I like
locked
do that like on the App Store and stuff. It's like escape room stuff.
Yeah, it's like a puzzle, and you have to figure out how to get out of the room.
Not the
basically.
greatest at puzzles, but you know.
Well, so you could be in there for days.
Yeah.
Miss a bunch of shows.
Yeah.
You being gone for days, you'd miss like 20 things because you do so much.
I miss a bunch of dance. I do like 16 hours a week of dance.
You do? 16 hours? I barely
Pretty
work
much.
16 hours. That is a lot of dance. And then you're out here, and you're helping people get dressed out here at
Yes.
TNT. Yeah. Yeah. And so how often do you work out here again?
Normally during the summer, like, they open about 10. I'm here about 10 till 5-ish.
Yeah. Oh, that's a long day.
Yeah.
That's a long day.
But it's
they
fun.
can all come and see you, right? Come and see you out here and get their photo taken. And they need to come see your show. And it's at the Hamner Variety Theater.
Yes, it
Yes.
is. At Shepherd of the Hills.
Yep, right out there. And it's always a great show. Every show that they have at that theater is amazing. It is amazing. So they can come see you there. And the kids around here should get involved with the Midwest Dance
Revolution.
I want to get it right. And also at Taking Care of Business, TCB.
Yes.
Right? TCB Martial Arts. Where is that exactly? It's in Branson.
Branson. Yes,
It's in
absolutely
Branson.
in Branson.
It's at Roark, right?
Roark. Oh, yeah, Roark.
Yeah, just
The
down,
health.
down by the hospital.
Yes.
So you can check that out. So a few more quick questions as we wrap up our fun interview. And it's been really fun.
Yes.
Like, you're fun to talk to. Because you got so
you.
much to talk about.
Yeah.
So when you were little, or even now, what do you aspire to be? Where do you see yourself in the future? Because these will air on the Vacation Channel for like 10 years, you know. So you'll look back, you'll be here in Branson, and you'll watch this, right?
Yes.
And what do you think you want to do when you get older?
Well, I really want to be an actress.
An actress. What kind of actress? On stage or movies, television?
Everything.
Everything. Just
Everything,
do it all.
yeah.
I think you have a pretty good chance.
Thank you.
Because you're good as a flapper, you're good as a hillbilly. You have the experience,
Yeah.
right? But I think you'll do great at anything you want to do.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Well, it's been a pleasure to talk to you. Thank you for joining us on Kids Connection. I'm Christopher James. We'll see you next time.
Hi, this is Kashton reporting live with Branson Kids Connection with Applejack.
Hey, buddy. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah, absolutely. It's great to be here.
So, how's your show been?
It's been great. I do 2 different shows. You see me dressed now. I'm in my Applejack Pet Show. I'm in the Amazing Pet Show. I host that show. And this is the outfit that I wear for the Amazing Pet Show.
It looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it's very cool. It has tails and sparkles, and the kids like it because it's all wild. And then I have another show that I do, the Comedy Jamboree. I'm in that show as well. And it's fun for the whole family, and we just have a good time.
Do you have a favorite pet in the Amazing Pet Show?
I do. There's a cat, and he's kind of a fluffy, smush-faced cat, a Persian, and his name is Zorro because he has a black mask, so they call him Zorro, and I like that cat, mainly because he's all like making faces all the time, but that's just his face.
Does the cat do like a certain trick that you like, or?
They all do a bunch of different tricks. A lot of them jump, some of them climb, but it's just mainly I just like the way they look. And I like cats because they're kind of lovey.
I really like cats too.
Yeah.
We have a cat, and
What's its name?
Tay-Diggs.
Oh, that's awesome. That's a fun name. That's fun to say. Does he do tricks?
I wish.
Yeah.
He's a big fat furry cat.
That's good. That's a cat's job.
Are any of the pets in the show yours?
None of them are mine. They're all Valari and his family, and they all take care of the pets. I mean, I have cats of my own at home. I have Tiger and Mittens. And Mittens is black and has white paws, and it looks like he has mittens. And so that's why we call him Mittens. And Tiger is just looks like a tiger. He used to be called Tiger Lily until we took him to the vet. And we found out it was Tiger. I didn't know. I thought all dogs were boys and all cats were girls. But that's why I do what I do for a living, because I'm not a doctor.
Do you have like a comedian that you admire?
I really like Christopher James. Do you know him?
Yeah, he's right there.
He's really good. He's really good, and he makes me laugh. In town, I like him. James Sibley is another one in town that I really admire. I admire a lot of the comedians that are in town, but some of the ones that you may not have heard of, like when I was growing up, Justin Wilson. He's a Cajun comedian, and he is hilarious, and he used to tell stories. And when I was your age, I would go in, and beside our record player, there was a little cabinet, and I would open the door, and there were all our comedy records. My dad would keep all these records, and I would pull those out, and I would put them on. A record is like a CD that uses a needle to make the sound instead of a laser beam. I don't know if you've ever seen a record.
Yeah, I've seen those.
You've seen a record? Like in a museum somewhere? Do you have those, or do you have them at home?
No, I don't have them at home. I've just seen them before.
But Justin Wilson is one of my favorite. And Archie Campbell from Hee Haw. Have you ever seen Hee Haw? That's a show before you were born, which is most of the shows that I watch are before you were born.
I heard that you tell jokes. Do you have like a favorite joke to tell?
I do. And one of the ones that the kids always tell, and I like it because I think it's funny, it's a knock-knock joke. And do you like knock-knock jokes?
Yes.
All right, so here we go. Knock-knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cow.
Interrupting cow.
Moo.
I've heard that one before.
That's a good joke.
Yeah.
I love that.
Do you have a favorite cartoon? Like.
I like Bugs Bunny. Do you know who that is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Daffy Duck. I used to grow up watching those. And
Looney Tunes?
All the Looney Tunes. Yeah, the Looney Tunes. I just think those guys are great. They're very funny. And Yosemite Sam would always get riled up and everything, and I thought that was funny. He's one of the Looney Tunes. You probably didn't see him as much as you saw Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck.
Did you have like any kids, or are you married, or?
I am married. I have my wife Susie, and we have 2 daughters, and they're 10 and 13. And 13-year-olds are great. They're just such positive people. You ever met a teenager?
Yeah.
I'm being sarcastic. But they're really, I wouldn't trade it for the world. I love my daughters. We have a lot of fun. They're real active in sports. They like to play soccer. They play basketball, and they're real active in the local theater. They're at the Miss Kathy's Performing Arts Academy, and they perform in different plays and do stuff there, and we have a lot of fun.
Thank you, Applejack, for letting me interview you, and this is Kashton Hansen signing off.